Hello and welcome to the Dance Yourself Brave show, where we get real about the struggles dancers face, from confidence battles to self-doubt, and how dance has the power to make us braver, stronger, and more unstoppable in every area of life. I'm your host, Mariana Santos, founder of Brazili Fitness. And whether you're a seasoned dancer, a dance instructor, dance lover, or someone who's always wanted to dance but feels a little intimidated to start, this show is for you. Expect honest conversations, inspiring stories, and simple ways to bring more dance into your life, whether that's in the studio, on stage, or right in your living room. And if you're a dance instructor, we've got you covered with tips on how to grow your dance business, attract more students, and create a bigger impact through your passion for movement. So if you're ready to step out of your comfort zone, own your movement, and dance yourself brave, let's do this. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Dance Yourself Brave show. I'm your host, Mariana Santos, and I'm the founder of Brazili Fitness, and I'm so excited that I have Ornella here with me today. How are you doing, Ornella?
Hi, I'm good, as always.
Because you dance, right? Like, that's probably why.
This is exactly what I say every time someone asks me, how are you doing? Is it cold? Like, actually, as long as I'm dance, I'm good.
Yes.
The cold, the stress, everything is fine. Keep me dancing.
That's a great life philosophy. Well, Ornella Saliba is a professional dance teacher and performer, and I'm so excited to hear all about your story. I just heard that you're from Montreal, so not too far away from me here in Ottawa. So I want to hear everything. So tell me about yourself, how you got started with dance. Just start from the beginning.
So actually, I'm Canadian from Quebec, everything, but originally I'm Lebanese. And I was like moving from Lebanon to Canada every now and then, depends on my situations. But my dance started, I was here and I started dancing on ice. I was 4 years old.
Wow.
So it started there, but then a couple of years after, I went to Lebanon, and we don't have that dancing on ice in a big thing. Like, we have maybe a little small arena, but it's not much. And since we're a warm country, we don't so much look at this. So I started with ballet and modern dance, and I went into different schools, like really good known schools in my country. And then when I needed to go to university, I was targeting coming back here, doing my courses and classes and university program here. I targeted Concordia. However, yes, the cold did affected on me, so I couldn't keep it up. I was like, no, I'm going back to my country. And I went to my country and I did my master's degree in my country, which is in performing arts.
Wow.
And it was great. However, unfortunately, Lebanon, instability with the situation. So I'm like, I'm coming back to Canada. So that's why I was telling you, I'm jumping. I have to
Back and
home. I have
forth.
here, I have there. So I have to deal with my dance. Like I told you, I keep me dancing. I'm fine. So I was like, okay, I'm coming back here. I came back and just before the COVID. So, everybody now, we separate life before COVID, after COVID.
Yes, exactly.
And I was not expecting. So I came here the end of 2019. And then it started just like 2 months after I got here. I was planning just dance. And when this affected, the people that were affected the most are artists. So I was like, okay, I was away from here for so long. I don't have my connections. How I'm going to start teaching, and there's COVID and we cannot meet, we cannot connect, we cannot touch. I need to do something. So my dance was always on board. I was dancing, improvising in every different spots in Montreal every day, posting online. But I was not teaching. I put myself in a different job, which is customer service and things related to hotellerie, restoration, because of my also background, like my family business is restoration. I was like, fine. Meanwhile, I keep the dance a second job, a part-time, which I gave private. I used to perform in small weddings. Or events. So I was dealing with that my way to keep it. When you have the passion, you cannot let go.
Yep.
Until the COVID stopped. And I was like just searching for a place to start working. I started teaching dance. I started in different dance schools, studios. One of them is Studio Danse Montréal. And that's the one that I stayed the most because, I prefer to keep it up in a place where the vibe is good. I was okay with them. I like that. Until now. And now, since I have other big project, more freelance, so to give more time for this with my job in a hotel, because I'm now supervisor in a hotel as a full-time, and the teaching dance is still my part-time because of all the situations. So it's taking me time. So in general, yes, I have a huge experience in dance, but until now, just today, I'm still in need of a second job. But my big plan, hopefully, crossing fingers very, very soon, is gonna be only dance as a main thing for my life. And this
Well,
is
all great
because,
things take time, right?
yeah, exactly. So in general, what is my style of dance also after I studied modern and everything, since I'm Lebanese also, I have my culture and I'm attached to it, and I have the belly dance. So belly dance is part of the Mediterranean style that came from different countries in the Mediterranean. I'm not saying just Lebanon. However, it's so I grew up seeing this, feeling this. So I added on the modern techniques to it. I made it like a belly dance fusion. And since I'm a professional dancer, so I made it clean. So I cleaned that style that somehow in some places it shows a bit erotic, which is not. I try to really give it that sweet artistic professionalism, and I'm proud with it now. So now, yes, I can say I have two main styles, which is the belly dance fusion and the modern lyrical, which I do now more as performing. So I perform duets with a partner. I teach belly dance and I teach also modern and heels. So the heels, because also I added it as a style for me. So after you grew and you have experience from everywhere, and as a teacher, you become more okay and easy to mix and match because of the experience. And yes, I do have also the Latin, because me being here 5 years, the thing that made me comfortable communicating and connecting with our other dancers is the bachata and salsa. Because with this, you communicate faster, you go to places, you dance, you make people, you make friends. So this helped me, but I don't teach it, and it's not something that I'm targeting to teach because it's not my field. But yes, I do dance it and I perform it. So it's like I have a style to, like, I enjoy performing styles that I teach because it's me and I have them. So I'm a bit perfectionist. It's like I need to be really good in my thing. I don't like just throw things around and make things move. So yeah, this is in general what I am, who I am.
Amazing. Well, I'm sure like with all that journey of like going back and forth to Lebanon, coming back to Canada, I actually relate to that because it's funny because I was born here in Canada, but I moved to Brazil as a teenager because my dad got a job there. And then I came back to Canada again. And then I was like, after 8 years, I'm like, I can't stand this winter. And I like went back, similar to you, right? I went back and then I met my husband there. And then, say I was living in Rio. It was like my dream place. But then we, got married, started. Yeah. And then I started to think like, well, I love it here, but I can't see myself raising a family here. And when we started thinking about having kids and stuff, I was like, let's go to Canada. So just like you, back and forth, back and forth. Different phases of our lives like call us to different places, I find sometimes.
Yeah.
What about like what are some struggles that you faced along the way, like just learning to dance and like just maybe even that cultural adjustment? You mentioned that you had to start over, make new friends, like make new connections when you came back before COVID, right? Especially like a hard time for everyone, especially in our industry. But other struggles, like maybe some personal struggles that you had when you started dancing.
Yeah, actually, the body and mind changes with time, and every time you grow more, you understand things differently. So as a dancer, and I think it's common with many dancers that are more into the profession part of that field, when you really want it, you start looking more at your image. So yes, I had that time period. I was so young and I got affected with my body shape. I was so good, but for some reason, something happened with me and it affected on me and got me too skinny. And this is something that I was ignoring. I couldn't see. I couldn't see that I'm getting too skinny, too skinny. And this is because, yes, I had like a big performance coming and I have to be in shape. So I'm so happy being able to talk about this now because, and I think this can help other dancers. That's why I enjoy
Definitely.
talking about it. Do not make from dance limits. So if you want to dance, there is no body shape that can stop you from dancing. You can dance only if you take care of your body, as what you eat, how much you eat, yes, but make sure you eat. It's not how much you eat that means you should not eat much. And you have to take care of keeping your body moving in a proper way. Do not force it. If you have pain, you should not force your body because it will stop. Like it might stop forever. And you don't want that as a dancer. If you really want to keep on dancing until you're 100 years old, you better take care of yourself. So it took me a couple of years, but then some experience, some connections with other people helped. Some things with that happened to me also affected, and it brought me back to myself. I came back to a normal shape as a dancer, a strong shape, strong body. Yes, I eat. Yes, I work out. Yes, I dance. But I'm always aware that if somehow I feel my body is weak, I take care of it. That's number one. Because maybe because of this concept of I want to dance from now till forever. If this I want it, Ornella make sure to take care of that thing. So yes, my body is my home. So either I take care of it or let's go.
Yes. And I love how you said that you like to talk about this because, sometimes we're going through struggles in life and we don't understand why they're happening to us, right? But, your story and like your journey through that, I'm sure is going to help at least one listener, right?
I
They're going to
hope.
be, yeah.
And I'm not gonna like hide it, but it's rare that I talk about it because not everyone might like understand it. But now that I have in mind that I see dancers like this, I think no, I better share it because I want to tell these others that there's people like you, but
You're not alone, right?
yes, you know?
Yes. And how do you think going through all these struggles, like big things in your life, like how does that affect your life today? And how has that shaped you as a person?
Okay, so I just also want to add on that my family, parents, mom, dad, and my brother, these are my biggest backup related to dance and how I could keep going in dance. And they were really the people that showed me when I was struggling with that body shape. And they did the best to stop me. And they showed me this idea of, Ornella, you love dance. Show us that you can keep it up by taking care of what you have. So sometimes we reject the people that cares about us the most and we reject what they tell us because for us, they are trying to push us for how they see life and they are from different generation and they don't understand us. However, these are the most people you can trust and these are the people that loves you, and in something that you love, you need people that loves you to give you what you need. Because if you want to just listen to social media and people from aware, you have to be this and you have to be this. But who said that these people are really care about you and knows you? So this helped me while I'm struggling. And yes, now I became a person who, if I have any other thing that is affecting me, I try to check with them, which is the people that I trust. So this is how I was dealing with my struggles. Yeah. And
Yeah. That's great. Like you've learned, I guess, that you're never alone, right? That to really call on
exactly.
your support system when you need them, right?
Exactly. In addition to just experimenting and being more of a listener and observing more. So I used to be a person that sometimes rush by giving fast answers and rush by taking fast deals. After these long years of experience, like I'm 36 years old, I'm not that young. So it's not like I'm a dance teacher and I'm 25, which is a great age for being also a dance teacher, but it's the years that teaches you how to understand that field and how to be you, how not to be a copy, how to respect other teachers and not like ignore or like being in competition. This is also one of the concepts and I'm known about it. I hate competitions. Yes, I did perform in festivals. Yes, I did competitions. But every time I go on stage and people watch me in background and backstage and then tell me like, you're not afraid or you're not scared or you don't have that stress before going on stage. I was like, no, I'm just going to dance. I don't care if I have first place, second place, a third, no place. If I'm like kicked out, I'm just going to do my thing my way. If the jury do not like what I did or they say, oh, you're missing this and that, well, yeah, that this is how I see that. I don't want the trophy. I'm just going on stage. So I don't like competitions. And this is something maybe because I went too much on stage that I feel so comfortable. It made me also enjoy sharing that with other dancers to make them feel this way. So in a way or another, every time someone backstage talks to me about that, indirectly he got affected and he feels calmer just by telling him that I'm going just because I want to dance. Like I don't want them to judge me. I respect because I'm in a competition, but that doesn't mean if I didn't get it, I'm not gonna be a good dancer or I'm gonna leave and stop dancing. No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep on dancing.
exactly. And also, there's something you learn with every competition. Like everything is happening for a purpose in your life. And it's not just because you need to win,
Actually,
right?
you
There's
just
something you need
remind
to
me.
learn.
I was in a competition last summer with my dance partner. We had a duet. It was a modern lyrical duet. So we always do this. And we met a girl that is from Toronto, but like now she's in Montreal. But out of nowhere, I didn't know that she knows us, but she watched us many times dancing and was so like stressed going on stage for her first solo ever on stage. And just by watching us and seeing us and then talking with us before going on stage, she felt calmer. And when she was on stage, she didn't know, but I took a video for her. And when she came back from stage, I showed her and I told her, check, you're beautiful. Just being this with her, now she started coming to my dance workshops. She always tried to connect with me. I am so happy that I even make connection and give her a good vibe. So this is yes part of where when you were saying backstage.
Yeah. And I'm sure to you, that's much more important than like a trophy or whatever, right?
Exactly. So this is an experience that I got in a competition out of nowhere, and it made me really satisfied.
Exactly. I love that. And
Yeah.
what is something that maybe your students would be surprised to know about you, or maybe something that you wish that your students knew about you?
Most of my students, like I had, especially in Lebanon, I used to teach really, really young ages and really, really adults. So I had all ages because the dance school I was in, which is Al Sarab Dance School, that's the name of the school. It's like a program that you start from very young till, and I was a teacher, one of the main ones that we have all these ages. So the connection with kids, I used to love it and I used to take it as differently than how you when you see a kid, how you treat a kid. I was really dealing with them as mature people. Like even a 4 or 5 years old person, I used to give them responsibilities, and this experience showed me that I enjoy dealing with kids. With time, many people started like, maybe one day you will have your own baby, how you would deal with that. And this is something where people that knows about me, because they end up seeing me that I'm a person that maybe I don't like to have kids because I'm in an age that I never thought about it. Yes, I was like married, I got divorced, and now I'm like really like just focused on my dance, but that doesn't mean that I do not like to have my own baby. So this is something that rare people that knows about me. And yes, I would love to have my own baby, but I don't stress about it or push it. When I don't know, how I don't know, if that baby can be a dancer or not, I don't know. I'm not gonna push that baby. However, I would love to. So this is something, yes, really rare people that knows about me.
No, I love that. I I have a daughter and she dances with us sometimes. It's cute, but I never had this whole like feeling inside of me like, oh, I need to be a mom until like I met my husband and things like started to change. But I love how like when I think that when you put something out to the universe and you say like, I want a baby, like I'm good at teaching kids and I want my own one day, you'll attract it to you, right?
Okay,
So
so I will let you know.
yeah, we'll need to film a part two to get some updates.
with my baby.
Yes, exactly. Or like the baby bump or something.
Yeah.
So what if, so you've taught students and you said like people of all ages, like, is there a student success story that stands out to you the most, or maybe something recent that you felt like someone came to talk to you, like, you know what, like your classes have done this for me and, I'm so grateful. Like, is there something that really stands out to you?
Yeah. So recently, I'm giving classes and I took them like a freelance teaching classes. So one of the students, she's my very close friend here in Montreal, and she was not a dancer, but out of nowhere, before I post that I'm gonna give these classes, she contacted me and she told me, Ornella, can you give me private? I really need to do something that move my body and I need someone to trust. So I'm ready to take private with you. I said, hey, I was just going to post that I'm opening classes. Why don't you start with a group? That will help you. She was hesitating because she's someone that is like not easy to be in a group, especially that she don't know about dance. However, I was so happy first to see her coming, because sometimes she's from the person that, yes, I'm coming, and she hesitates and then she disappears. She came, and this maybe because I use sometimes my own ways. So I opened a WhatsApp group before I started. I put them all in that group. I made them know each other in a way before seeing each other. I started posting sending messages about what the class will be. I need you in a dress code. I need you this and that. If you have music, please send me. I will add them in the class. So I put them in that vibe before coming. I prepared them. She felt like she knows that vibe before coming. And when she started, just after class, she sent me a message saying, Ornella, I can't believe that you are my friend. And I saw you someone different, that I want this someone and this someone in my life. I can't let go. And now she can't stop coming. Like, she comes every time. She even asked me for private with this just because she felt a new someone in her growing. And this made me happy.
Beautiful. I like how you said a new someone in her growing, right? Because that's what I feel like dance does, right? It helps us rediscover someone that maybe we've been kind of tucking away for too long, right? And that's beautiful. And I love how she's your friend. And I find that, I don't know if you notice this, but I've been a personal trainer for 20 years, and sometimes like you want to help as many people as possible, right? But sometimes it's hardest to help the people that are closest to you, right? The people like my parents, like the people who are close to me, they need way more convincing.
It's normal.
Yeah.
It's
But
normal.
then total strangers will come to your classes and they'll come and like, be like all excited. But yeah, it's always harder with like your close friends and your family. So
And that's what I was not expecting. And she was one of the now, like, so on time, even before me.
yeah. Well, it was meant to be for sure. So what would you say is the kind of impact that you're looking to make in the world?
Uniqueness. This is a big title for me. And I think we all need to understand this, because this will bring from you the exactly you. And this will make you shine, because we always try to look at like celebrities or people that are like on top, and we don't understand how they got there. They just got there because they didn't care about anything else, and they just did their own. So uniqueness for me is important. However, that doesn't mean you don't need a basic and perfection to create that uniqueness. So for me, I will go back to belly dance, yes, by talking about belly dance, because it's like my baby style, and I like it, and I protect it in any way. So why I like it? Not because it's just my culture and I don't want to do it like any other, not because I don't like them. I respect their uniqueness, but I want to show my touch in it. And this I use in any type of dance. There's something I forgot to say, that my master degree were in dance improvisation. So improvisation helped what is uniqueness, the concept of being unique and not a copy. And this is very important, because then a dancer that is professional is capable to create his own. And this is what the world needs, because this is how we enjoy life. We don't like to be repeating, or seeing the same. When you go to whatever, a restaurant, yes, you like the pizza margherita, but sometimes if you like to enjoy it in a different restaurant, maybe because he did it in a different way, maybe the plate is a different color, maybe he served it in a different shape or whatever. This little touch will make you enjoy. So what I try to do is to create that own style that will keep on changing and I will keep on adding. So yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I
Uniqueness.
love that. And it's so true. Like sometimes like one little thing, like one little tweak makes a big difference. And I feel like in this world with AI and everything is starting to look the same, right? And it's going to come to a point where people will be like, enough, like I want human beings, right? And
Yeah.
and so that's when, like you said, being unique, being authentic, being yourself, like that's really so much more powerful than just like copying and like pasting what you see out there on social media, right? Just be
You will
yourself.
even stress more when you want
Yeah,
to copy because you will never be able to copy 100%. Like
no.
you're
And
trying to
people
stress
know when
yourself
you're
instead of
copying. Yeah.
exactly.
And I something I always say is like your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you are vibing like yourself, the right people are going to gravitate towards you, right? So, but if you're trying to copy and be someone else, you're going to attract all these people who are not aligned with you anyway. So it's just going to be more headaches, more stress. So just be yourself from day one and allow the right people to gravitate towards you. I think that's like the most powerful thing you can do.
Even people will have the curiosity to know. So even
Yes.
if they know so much about that style, but if you just tell, like I am giving a dance workshop now lately with my partner, which is called Partnering and Connection. Yes, it's a title that is it modern? Is it ballet? Is it Latin? What is that style? Which is true. I want this question because you will come to our workshop and you will not be expecting what it is. It might be burlesque, it might be whatever. The main point of it is how to connect with your partner. And yes, I had like sometimes props that we use, which is maybe a ribbon to hide the eyes, to make a connection. So I created my own thing. Yes, it has lifts. Yes, sometimes tricks, but it's not about making it complicated with lifts and tricks. It's more about connection. So just this, it made people curious to come and see and know, okay, what is partnering and connection? So yeah, it's like part of uniqueness.
Beautiful. And what would you say that the world needs more of nowadays in general?
Face-to-face connection.
Yes.
Please,
Yes.
please
So
be
go to your
with the
workshops.
person because this is great. Seeing you is great. Listening is great. But a hello, a
Yeah.
hug, a kiss,
Hug, yes.
this is so much more important because then okay, let's say those is I don't like that. I'm sorry, but dating online. Okay, come to me and later on and let's have coffee. Oh, this will be maybe no, because I couldn't feel that thing, that energy, that aura
Yeah.
next to me if you keep that online for so long. I respect online because it makes life easy, faster, but please don't reject the face to face or going out or moving a little because we need that. We are not a robot. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand work from home. I understand to make things easy, yes, but mix and match. Like
Yes.
do this and keep time for this.
Yeah. And we saw that during the pandemic, especially, right? Just how much of a difference it makes when we're not around people for our mental health. We're social beings. We need to be around people. And I don't know what it's like in Lebanon, but in Brazil, it's a very like touchy-feely
Oh
country,
yes.
right? So it's
Oh
like kiss
yes.
on the cheek to greet,
Yes.
hug. And
Yes.
here in Canada, it's like, woo, stand off, like respect my
Like
bubble.
even if someone fell on the floor, nobody will go rescue him. And it's like, no,
Yeah.
that person. Now in my country, we're more first. There's too much family caring ish thing, and yes, like everyone knows everyone. Even if you don't know that person, there's a hello.
You're part of the family already.
Maybe I think the weather affects to
Yes,
people to be
I
more
think so.
still, more relaxed. I understand the weather here makes you like,
Yeah. Yeah. And all those layers of clothing you have to wear in the winter, right? Like
this alone is
it's
a
so funny.
time that you need to keep before starting your day. Like I need the 15 minutes just to put all the jackets and scarves and hats and then I go
Yeah.
out.
Exactly. It's funny because when I moved to Brazil the first time, I thought it was so weird that people would kiss on the cheek and I'd be like, oh, are they dating? Like, they were just like greeting because that's what happens in Brazil. And then when I went back the second time, I got used to that. So when I came back to Canada, like my sister would introduce me to her friends and I'd be like kissing them on the cheek and she'd be like, stop kissing everyone on the cheek. And I'm like, I forgot how to greet people in Canada. Is it just like this? Hi?
Yes.
It feels so just like cold, right? But yeah, human
And the thing
connection
is,
makes a big difference.
here we do 2 kisses. In my country, we do 3. So I can't. I go for the 3.
Okay. In Brazil, it depends on the region. Like some places it's just 1, some places it's 2, and I believe certain regions are 3 as well. Yeah, so it's hard to keep
Maybe you
track.
have Lebanese where you have 3, because in
Maybe.
Brazil there's lots of Lebanese. Actually, it's a general information that it showed that in Brazil there's way more Lebanese than in Lebanon.
Oh, really? That's
A
interesting.
big community of Lebanese in Brazil.
Very cool. So what advice would you give to someone who's just starting to dance, or maybe they're curious about dance, like your friend, like they're curious about dance, but a little bit hesitant? What kind of advice would you give to someone maybe who's an adult who didn't have the opportunity to grow up dancing and they're, a little bit more afraid now? What would you say?
I think it's actually like the experience of my close friend that she wanted to start dance. And if someone strange that, like a stranger that I don't know, that wants to start dancing and trying, I think this is one of the experience that I would like to also share. I came here to Canada and I told you it was close to COVID. So when the COVID attacked it, this is how I started Latin dance, because I felt that this is a place where I can go, I can still see people, I can still see men and women together. Even, yes, I'm not gonna hide it, we had secret social nights just because we want to keep on dancing. But I saw the people that were there just because they need to see people, but they don't dance. So
Yeah.
this is something that, yes, it's true. I affected on some others. My first dance partner here, because I had like 2, one for like a year, and we became really close friends. He was not a dancer. And just by me sharing my energy and giving him, because indirectly I use my perfection in dance and I throw it everywhere. So I was doing salsa bachata, but I used to in a way lead him to clean his movements. So he got attached to how is dance, what is dance. And after that, he implement more dance in his life. And my second dance partner, which was also, I used to know him during this time period. Until today, we are dancing and performing together. And until today, he still likes to enjoy more little details in dance and wants to take more of it, because I really give it with with care, maybe with when you give something with love, it's like you throw this energy, like you said, to the other person that will take it and will just enjoy keeping it. He simply enjoy want it. So yeah.
Yeah, great. So basically just find the right people, right? If you're looking to dance, find people with the right energy. So now I'd love for you to share how people can get in touch with you. Maybe they're interested in those, connection workshops or anything else, like your classes. Just share it all, like your website, socials, anything that you'd like to share with us.
Yeah. So I do not started yet the online classes. However, I'm gonna be starting them soon because I'm gonna have some good places for this. However, for my social media, there is the Facebook one, which is Ornella Saliba. There is my Instagram, which is one word, Ornella Ori, with a Y at the end. I have my YouTube channel. If you just try to go on Ornella Saliba, you can find. And so that's it. You can also you can like text me there. You will see everything you need.
And I'll add all the links in the show notes. So it's really easy for people just to click and follow you on social media and get in touch. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I love hearing all about your story. And I find it so crazy how we have so much in common. So I always love, chatting with other dancers and hearing about, everything you've been through and how it's transformed you. And, I'm sure it's going to inspire at least 1 or 2 other people listening to this. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Mariana. And I'm so happy that I met you. The next time will be with my baby.
Yes, manifest it.
Yeah.
But I hope we meet before that. Maybe we're so close to each other. We could meet before that.
Maybe
in person, right? In person. Yes. Well, thank you again, and we'll chat soon. And if this is the first time that you listen to this podcast, do us a favor and just subscribe to the channel and also leave a review, because that's the best way to share the dance love across the globe. And then make sure you tune into our next episode, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Dance Yourself Brave show. If today's episode got you hyped, inspired, or just made you want to bust a move, do me a favor. Subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to hear today's message. Sharing is caring, after all. And hey, don't forget, your courage is already in you. Sometimes you just gotta dance it out to feel it. Catch you next time. Keep shining and keep dancing yourself brave.